If you think luck is involved in achievement, you'll never make it. You'll never be successful with those beliefs. If you think luck is involved in success, I want you to take in this fact. 86% of millionaires are self-made. That means that 86% of all millionaires made their money on their own sacrifice, their own work, their own persistence, their own creation. They were not given handouts by mom and dad. They were not born into wealth. They didn't win the lotto or get lucky. Most of them came from poor families and fought their way to success. They refused to accept their family's limitations as their own, so they set new standards for their life. You see, luck has nothing to do with success, and luck has nothing to do with achievement. You create your own luck by the work you put in. Talent has nothing to do with success. As Stephen King said, talent is cheaper than table salt. What separates the talented individual from the successful one is a lot of hard work. Genes have nothing to do with it either. It's all about mindset and application. In other words, what do you believe is possible? And what are you prepared to do to make your dreams your reality? What are you prepared to do? Are you willing to suffer for your dream? Are you willing to sacrifice for your dream? If you don't believe it's possible, you won't even attempt it. And then you'll claim it is impossible. And then when you do fail, from the lack of belief and the lack of effort, your limiting beliefs will be reinforced by the fact you failed. If you aren't prepared to do the work, if you are not willing to stick it out through failure, you will never reach any great height. What do you believe? What are you prepared to do? Both of these factors you can strengthen over time through application and through the forming of new habits. If you consistently apply yourself, you will notice better results. And when you get better results, you will strengthen your belief in what is possible for you. If you can continue this growth and compound it, over time, these new habits and greater abilities you possess through your own application and growth will lead to greater belief and indeed greater results. There really is no limit to how much you can grow and how much you can achieve. The only limits that exist are in your own mind. So develop that mind, build that mentality, work on yourself by taking action. What are you prepared to do? Are you willing to suffer for your dreams? Are you willing to sacrifice for your dream? We all know someone very smart on minimum wage. We all know people who never fulfilled their potential despite getting great grades or attending the best colleges. And we all know of many people who failed in school but created amazing lives of success, achievement, wealth, and happiness. What's the secret then? It's hunger. It's hunger. Those who are willing to find a way to win, no matter what, find a way to learn, find the best path, find a way to add more value. Those who will never quit until they reach the top of their mountain. How hungry are you for success? I'm starved. How hungry are you?
In Jeff Colvin's book, Talent is Overrated, he explores limiting beliefs about talent and suggests it may not even exist. Instead, he says something called deliberate practice may be more realistic. He says, greatness doesn't come from DNA, but from practice and perseverance honed over decades. Deliberate practice isn't mindless repetition. It's hard, it hurts, and the more you do it, the closer you move to greatness.
Talent does not equal achievement. You can have all the talent in the world, but if your mind isn't right, you'll never be great.
If you're a talented guy who refuses to put in the work, it's only a matter of time before someone hungrier eats you alive.
You could be born into wealth and still screw everything up with your mindset. You could be born into lack and struggle and hardship, but refuse to accept that is your reality. You don't decide where you start in life, but you absolutely define where you end up in life. Your limits come from you, not from your genes, not from your achievement, not from your luck. Get your mind strong, and you will be strong. Feed your mind with success, and put in the work, and you will be successful.
According to Forbes, 67% of the world's billionaires are self-made. Here's a list of some of those billionaires who grew up with a little, but through hard work, achieved a lot. Oprah Winfrey, Howard Schultz, Ralph Lauren, Larry Ellison, John Paul DeJoria, J.K. Rowling, who was on welfare before she wrote Harry Potter, Moed Altrad, who was born in the desert in Syria, banned from school, and went on to make $2.6 billion from scaffolding. Tom Brady, now recognized by many as the greatest NFL quarterback of all time. But Tom Brady was an average college quarterback. His combined statistics prior to the 2000 draft were, at best, average, and that's being very generous. He was drafted unenthusiastically as the 199th pick in the 6th round by the New England Patriots. Scout Joe Bucksbaum's report on Tom Brady prior to the 2000 draft: poor build, very skinny and narrow. Ended the 99 season weighing 195 pounds and still looks like a rail at 211. Looks a little frail and lacks great physical stature and strength. Lacks mobility and ability to avoid the rush. Lacks a really strong arm. Can't drive the ball down the field and does not throw a really tight spiral. The only person in the NFL that believed in Tom Brady was himself. Robert Kraft, New England Patriots owner, relived his first meeting with Tom Brady. This skinny beanpole of a young man walked over to me and said, "Hi, Mr. Kraft. I want to introduce myself. I'm Tom Brady." I said, "I know who you are. You're our 6th round draft choice." And I always remember, he looked at me like a laser, eye to eye, and he said, "That's right. And I'm the best decision this organization has ever made." Tom Brady would go on to lead the New England Patriots to 8 Super Bowl appearances, winning 5 and collecting 4 Super Bowl MVPs, the most of any player in history. As a result of Tom Brady's steely self-belief and absurd level of determination, he has now entered the conversation for the best quarterback of all time. Was it talent, or was it hard work and desire that led to his success? So, if you were planning to use the excuse of talent, think again. If you are planning to use the excuse of privilege, think again. Think bigger. Think better. Think about what you can do with your own work. Take responsibility for where you are in life and work until you get to where you want to be.
You can outperform anyone with a fancy education if you have the will to do so.